I see some new names and some new faces. So quick reminder, if you're new to this, here's what we do. We get together once a day, Monday through Friday, just for a few minutes as a group, and we try to activate parts of our nervous system that are associated with positivity. So really the subjective experience of what's it like to feel grateful or mindful or joyful or fill in the blank, because we are what we repeatedly do. And so in the mental health game here that some of us struggle with, it's really about consistency of activating these parts of our nervous system that give us the subjective experiences that we want. So anyway, that's what we do here, and the theme's different every day. And if you're new to this, welcome, and hope to see you again. So without further ado, let's get started. So today's quote is, "The world is full of magic things, patiently waiting for our senses to grow sharper." So what I love about this is this, it's just highlighting the idea that most of the time, the way our nervous system is wired, we are living in a bit of a trance, right? We're stuck in this body, in this mind. The stories are spinning. We don't really have control over much of what's going on, and it's very easy to forget that there's a world out there, that there are other people and things happening out there. And it's not until we sort of literally look up, from being so inwardly fixated, and look up, that we begin to actually see the magic and the beauty that is this, at times, very strange experience of being a human being and being alive. At least it is for me. And yeah, sometimes it's really hard. Other times it's just pure magic. And I guess in the spirit of these positivity sessions, the intention for today is to spend a few minutes focusing on some areas that actually make our subjective lives positive. And specifically, I'm talking about beauty, joy, and awe. Right? If I think of times when I've really been stuck in a depressive state, it was the ability to connect with beauty, joy, and awe that was really, that really felt like the grind and the negativity. So let's intentionally activate some beauty, joy, and awe today. And let's see how that goes. So, as per usual, start by closing our eyes. Just noticing stillness. There may be a lot of busyness and speedy things happening outside of you right now. There may be speedy things happening inside of you. So just seeing if you can notice that underneath it all, there's this stillness, there's this expansive quiet. Sometimes people refer to this as finding refuge in stillness or resting in stillness. Just noticing the body breathing, the skin sensing and feeling, the eyes and mouth smelling and tasting. I think of this, the stillness is almost it's like the tapestry of life. And there are different, or it's like a canvas, and then the different shapes and colors that get painted on it. Those are the experiences that we're having, but it's really important to not forget that we actually are the canvas. And then using this wonderful tool called the mind, see if you can drop into just noticing, what is it that you find beautiful. If that's hard for you to connect with in this moment, it's okay. You can use memory. Maybe there was a time when accessing beauty was easier for you. So take a moment and see if you can shine the spotlight of your attention on what is beautiful in this life. What do you find beautiful? Just notice where the mind takes you when you pose that question. Maybe there's beauty in experiences or people or the natural world, art, music. Next, posing the question of when do you feel joy? Or when have you felt joy? What were the situations and circumstances where that sense of joy bubble up inside your chest? So we're not trying to force any sense of joy right now. We're simply noticing or remembering, right? I experience joy when fill in the blank. And then shifting to awe. So awe is an interesting subjective human experience. It's a very universal experience. But what stimulates is very much subjective. So when do you experience awe? What triggers awe? One way I think of awe is I think oftentimes people talk about the opposite of depression being something like happiness. I actually believe it's awe. What I mean with that is I know when I've been really depressed, my entire existential gaze is downward. It's looking at the ground, looking at my feet. So then imagine standing on a warm, sunny beach and looking up at the sky and seeing the Milky Way. So that experience, whatever comes up for you there when you imagine that. And of course, these three um, things they overlap. So beauty oftentimes stimulates joy and awe. Awesome things are oftentimes joyful to experience and beautiful to look at. So just noticing how there's an interplay between beauty, joy, and awe. And can you find something that stimulates all three at the same time? And notice what it feels like in the body to have the mind focused on beauty, joy, and awe. Like, where do you feel it? And savor that. There are beautiful and joyful and awesome things all around us all day long. We just need to learn how to slow down or remember to slow down a bit so that we can actually see them and feel them. So maybe posing the question to yourself, how do I bring more beauty, joy, and awe into my daily life? Maybe it's just sitting quietly. Maybe it's doing something else. And go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. Just settling into the seat even further, relaxing the shoulders, the belly, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, relaxing the hands, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, open your eyes. I'm back to the session. As far as I can tell, it looks like a beautiful day out there today, so I'm hoping to get out and enjoy it. Hope you guys have a beautiful, joyful, awesome weekend. I'll stick around for a few more if you want to touch base, but hope to see you on Monday. Take care, everyone. Thanks for being here.